Hi, hello everybody. How you doing? And tomorrow is going to be a great session. We're having a very short training session tomorrow at 11 o'clock, and we're streaming it live. Now I know that most of you have started your training. Your training starting tomorrow, 5th of August, and at the London office, and then the rest of you will be doing your training online. We're aware of that, and I will make sure that session is recorded because you won't be able to attend it. Now this is for those of you that are actually attending the online session or the classroom session. You're actually going to miss the session I'm going to be holding tomorrow live on Facebook, but I will make sure it's recorded so you can go back and listen to it. Now, why am I introducing this to you now? Because I want you all to be aware of this. I've been looking at the success stories that have been coming in. I've been looking at the references that I'm having to write and the kind of questions that the employers are asking in regards to our candidates. I have been doing my own research and looking at what's going on. As we are working on the projects over here, we're looking for the varied number of skills that we need in-house to get the job done. And one of the things we're beginning to realize is each of these job offers that we're getting, they're no longer just a project manager role, and they're no longer just a business analyst role. Now, before I actually go ahead, can I ask you to kind of like and share? The reason being is because when you like, what tends to happen is your friends get to see this, and I think this is something that everybody needs to hear, okay? So you're not paying for this. This is totally free, so you might as well like, share it so that everyone can hear it, okay? So it's very important that you do that. Don't keep this knowledge to yourself. So once again, for those of you that are just calling in, like and share so you're not the only person listening to this. This is very important, and it's so important that you actually share it. So when I look at the job offers that are coming in, one of the things that we keep getting over and over again: GDPR business analyst, CRM project manager, digital business analyst. The person that got a job yesterday was a today was a digital business analyst. Yesterday was a GDPR business analyst. So I mentioned digital business analyst and digital transformation project manager or digital transformation business analyst, PMO analyst with data analytics skills, or big data stroke business analyst. So they're not just looking for the general PM or the general BA anymore. They're actually looking for project managers with specialist skills. So remember what I said to you a while back about the pie-shaped employee. That is what employers are now looking for. And this is what we've been trying to get our candidates up to speed on. Trying to make sure that our candidates have the right kind of skills in the right kind of areas. So you're a project manager you're a project manager with general knowledge and understanding. Okay, so that's your pie-shaped, general knowledge and understanding. However, you have this little dangling line here and that little dangling line here. And the pie-shaped employee would have expertise in one area and expertise in another area. I hope it makes sense. Then you also have what you call the comb-shaped employee. The comb-shaped employee is what I want all of our candidates to have. Because if every company out there is trying to get their employees to be pie-shaped, or they're looking for pie-shaped employees, we want to make sure that we have comb-shaped employees. So do me a favor, just once again, don't ever take what I say as gospel. You know, I am not Jesus Christ. You have to go and research this information and then confirm that what I'm saying is actually true. Now, once you confirm this true, then you can actually do a lot more research and gain a lot more insights into it. So my focus is to make sure that you are a comb-shaped employee, which gives you an advantage over the pie-shaped employee, which every employer is looking for right now. So remember what I said to you. You want to like and share this so that everybody else can listen to this. So it's not just you that's benefiting from this. So, as I mentioned earlier, employers are looking for GDPR BAs, GDPR project managers, Salesforce CRM digital BAs, Salesforce CRM digital PMs, or it might be e-commerce business analyst, e-commerce project manager, or you might be you might be focusing very much on digital marketing, so they would just say digital PM or digital. Sorry about that. Or you might be focusing on they might be going through a transformation initiative, and if they're going through a transformation initiative, that's a digital transformation initiative, they were looking for a digital transformation BA or a digital transformation PM. And if you're working within a program office and they're going through digital transformation, then they'll be looking for PMO analysts with an in-depth understanding of digital transformation and how it can enhance every area of the business. Same thing for project planners. So we already know right now, whether we like it or not, that if you don't have a clear understanding of the digital economy, digital technology, digital strategy, and the implementation of this in order to enhance every area of the business as they move towards digitization, automation, by having a centralized customer data center with multi-channel integration, then we know you're lost. We know you're not going to get a job. It's just full stop. You can go and read as many books as possible. You can go and cram as much as you can. If you've never worked in that environment, you're not getting a job. It's not a curse, it's a fact. If you don't believe me, try it out yourself. It's just that simple. Remember, always test out what's being said. I remember I've always told you there are two kinds of wisdom. There's the wisdom from insights. That's very important. That's a very important wisdom because it helps you to not make the mistakes, or it helps you to gain an advantage in life. And then you have the wisdom from experience. It's always better to learn from other people's experience and not learn from your experience. Why? Because if you're learning from your experience, it might cost you. Now, the only time you should be learning from your experience is where it's not going to cost you, where it's okay for you to make as much mistakes as possible. I think this is a bit dark actually. Let me see. Where it's not going to cost you in any way, okay? I don't know if I'm doing the right thing or wrong thing, but it doesn't matter. Let me see. It just went dark on me. Doesn't matter. Anyway, so what I'm now doing tomorrow, what I'm going to do tomorrow, which is very important for everybody, this is why you need to call in at 11 o'clock. Tell all your friends about it, okay? I'm creating a digital personality test to help you discover which role suits you best. Now, I'm doing it for my benefits and also obviously for your benefit. Now, I'll tell you what I'm doing it for my benefit. As much as we're having tons of people getting jobs if you go on our Facebook page today, you realize that I think it's about 5 people have gotten a job this week. It's a bit lower than the normal because last week it was 7, the week before it was 8, so this week just 5, but it's still good. That's 1 a day. It's not bad at all, okay? So that's good business for us. However, I'm beginning to gauge and I'm looking at what's happening right there in the market right now, and I'm beginning to realize that it looks as if some of our candidates just want to understand PMBA without actually building specialist skills in certain area. And these candidates are still on the platform, they haven't gotten a job. And then you have what we call our hop, they hop everywhere. Today they're a PM, tomorrow they're a BA, next tomorrow they're a PMO, then they come back to be a PM, then they want to do big data, then they want to do GDPR, and before you know it, they're confused. We need focus. We need to make sure that our guys are focused. That's what we're trying to do. Make sure that everybody's focused. Now, the only way we can do this is to help people discover a man's gift will make way for him, and a man's gift will bring him before kings. I've never forgotten this in my life. To some, we're given 2 talents, 3 talents, 4 talents, each according to their own ability. And the one that took his talent and put it away hid his talent, even what he had was taken from him, while those that put their talent to work, they had more. Now, this relates in today's life. If you are born and gifted with something, but you hide that talent because you're too busy about the money. Peter is earning £400 a day. I want to go and earn £400 a day. You now follow the path of Peter. Peter is amazing with numbers. You are terrible with numbers, but you want to be Peter. So you hide your own natural talent that can make way for you, and you try and be Peter. Then you get frustrated and give up. And then you start complaining that there's something that is your mother's father, sisters, uncles, sisters, nephew, niece, grandparents that is doing you, which obviously is not the case. Yeah. So what we need to do now is help you discover exactly who you are as a person, what comes natural to you. If you're a people person, if you are somebody who has empathy, somebody who understands people, somebody who can relate with people, somebody who understands the customer experience, if that's a natural thing for you, then we will know straight away that you will do well within a customer relationship management system, environment, sorry. So maybe it is better that we focus your expertise in you becoming a CRM. Pause for a second. Now, are you somebody who is more of an analyst, or are you somebody who is more of a collaborator? Do you like to gather people together and kind of take the lead? You know, are you the mother in the office, or are you the guy that just gets the job done and says, leave me alone? So are you a business analyst, or are you a project manager? We already know that you enjoy being meeting the needs of people. You enjoy people being happy, so CRM will be great for you. But and are you an analyst, or are you a project manager? So whichever one we find out, we will now put you in that area. So we now know that, okay, you will do well as a CRM project manager, or you will do well as a CRM business analyst. That is very important. Then we will now add the digital skills on top of that, so that you have the digital expertise. So if you notice, I'm now focusing on building you up as a comb-shaped employee. So we will add your digital marketing expertise, we'll add your CRM expertise, we'll add the agile expertise, and then your broad knowledge of project management, which enables you to be a specialist project manager or a specialist business analyst. The same thing goes for data. Are you that person that you're just, when you see numbers, you get excited? You know, you can calculate 1 times 48 times 52 in your head, and it just happens naturally. But when it comes to people, you're terrible with people. When it comes to engaging with people and interacting with people, you're more of an introvert rather than an extrovert. Well, but you're an amazing analyst. You can analyze things. You're very critical. You're very analytical, you know. And when it comes to, you don't just, you always ask for the facts. You always ask for the figures rather than just believe what you are being told. Well, that tells us that, you know what, you might do very well as a data analyst. You might also do very well as a business analyst. Now, could you in any way engage with people in a small group? Do you excel well in small groups, or do you excel well in larger groups? If you're a data analyst, business analyst, and you're an introvert, but you do well in a small group, that means we could build your skill as a technical business analyst, because it's a natural thing for you, and then build your people skills on top of that. So there's just so much we can do, and I believe that if we can help you discover what comes natural to you, help you develop the expertise and skills that you can build upon what comes natural to you, then we can deploy you out there and make sure we keep getting those success stories in. Remember, our business is based on success stories. If you look at our Facebook page, if you look at our Instagram page, you go to our website, it's all about success stories. This November, we want to celebrate 700 plus people that will secure jobs this year. We don't have a business if people are not succeeding. So your success is our success. So I feel that we need to build this platform. So you'll actually see it manually done tomorrow. So we'll do it live, you know, be as interactive as possible. So call in, like I said, invite your friends, and let's discover who you are before you come on our platform. Because the last thing I want you to do is come on our platform, and then 3 months later, you're frustrated. You're reading all the success stories, and you're wondering what's going to happen to your life. You know, because one thing that's actually really terrible on our platform is this. If every day, if people are securing jobs and you've been here for 3 months and you haven't gotten a job, it starts to frustrate you. Then you start to feel ashamed. Then you start to hide away. Then you just stop calling into the calls. We don't want that happening to you. I want you to know exactly why you're coming here, know exactly what comes natural to you, and let us focus on building your skill in that area. So when you now come on our platform, if you're a CRM, if you're a natural CRM project manager, you will join the CRM team. If you're a natural data analyst, you join the data analyst team. If you're very good with compliance, you're very good with making sure that things are, people comply with things. You're kind of the lawyer in the house, you know, somebody who doesn't like to break the law, somebody who likes to make sure, you like to cross the T's and the C's. Then we'll put you in the GDP outside of things, because not every job is for you, but there is a job for you. I hope it makes sense. You don't want to be jack of all trades. You want to be that specialist professional with a varied number of skills, okay? But we can identify what you specialize in, okay? And we just want to focus on making sure that you're ready for the digital age. So I hope this helps you out a lot. Remember, 11 o'clock tomorrow on this same page. Tell all your friends, and let's come together, discover exactly what comes natural to us. Then you can come on the platform. But until then, stay where you are, and let's help you discover exactly who you are first. And then we can discover, develop, and deploy. And I'll never forget that. That's something my Pastor Adetayo used to say when he was in fact, that was the mandate, the slogan of the church, and it's actually kind of become who I am. It's kind of he's passed away. May so rest in peace. But I can see that legacy carrying on, and let's help you do the same. Okay, so God bless. Take care. Bye bye.